This is for Christians. You, me, we as people, or the American Christian, I should say, because this issue seems strictly bound by our borders. It's been far too long since we got a solid rebuke or a slap on the hand because we have decided that it's not PC. We try to tiptoe around issues, maintaining our correctness, all the while never realizing we've traded correct for incorrect. The weight of our sins is as thick as the fat on our thighs that hide the lies that we blanket ourselves in. It has to be a good night's sleep. Gluttony clings to our bodies and sits there blinding our eyes while the biggest injustice, real poverty, goes unseen. Or we starve ourselves hoping to be a beauty in the eyes of some beholder, and we measure ourselves to models who cut, copy, and paste their way to perfection. All the while trying to win the eyes of the guys that we beg not to fantasize. Yes, beauty is to be held, but our definition of beauty rests on the lines of Merriam-Webster, not Lord our Creator. All lies. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Want? Do we even really know what want is? That line between want and need is so dim we forget that biblical want means lacking nothing. Then want becomes need, and we dismiss the promise that God said we wouldn't lack and look to Him to satisfy our greed. In our perfect houses, we build pride as if a metal box with 4 wheels and a name slapped on it determines our worth. And yes, on Sundays, we take a break from our lives to actually feel, but we leave our houses of worship and our hearts are numbed again with our how-tos and to-dos, and our first world problems blow to the size of Goliath. The worst part is, our worship stays in His house. It never gets taken out into the streets, to the homes of those in need. It sits there, ringing against the walls, as empty promises to a God we've sworn we know. There is an end. There is an end, but listen, friend. When this life expands, do we intend to completely amend for time misspent? Just to ascend while the truth that transcends was never a bent to a world full of men? Or will He say, I never knew you, and all that you work to defend comes to its end? Yes, this is for Christians, or American Christians, I should say. Will you respond to or forget this poem and be numb again?